Hello, bonjour, hola. My name is Edith Yatwa Renee, and this is my application to the Vimy Pilgrimage Award. Thank you so much for taking the time to review my application. I'm actively engaged in my school community, serving as founder and editor-in-chief of the school newspaper, head of the Inclusion Club, and paid math tutor. Outside of school, I dedicate most of my time to my volunteer work as a junior leader with the Girl Guides of Canada and Chad Canada Ambassador. During the summer, I volunteer as an assistant to the activities manager at the Oak Park Retirement Community and in the annual LGBTQIA+ Ottawa Pride Parade. I'm also a member of the EQAO Student Engagement Committee and of the Chad Alumni Network. In my free time, I practice karate at the Canterbury Community Centre Dojo and also enjoy photography and writing. I'm applying to the Vimy Pilgrimage Award because I believe that understanding our history is essential to avoiding the repetition of past mistakes. At my school, modern history is sadly not offered in person beyond the 10th grade Canadian history class, which I found disappointing since we weren't able to learn about the perspectives of other nations regarding major conflicts. Participating in this program would allow me to gain a more international and balanced understanding of major world events, which would mean a lot to me. My biggest contribution to the VPA program would be my love of learning and understanding. In the classroom and in everyday life, I strive to go beyond merely absorbing information. My goal is always to grow through education. At Chad, for example, I made a point of engaging deeply with every lecture and workshop, working hard to understand concepts far beyond my level. Should I be selected for the program, this same passion would translate into numerous questions, a deep engagement for content, and meaningful contributions to discussions. I'm very interested in expanding my knowledge about the experiences of Chinese Canadians during the First World War, such as their alienation in the military application process, and their often unrecognized contributions to the war effort. Despite my Chinese background, I feel disconnected from that part of my heritage, having never learned Cantonese from my mother and having lost several traditions while growing up in Canada. As an LGBTQIA+ advocate and strong believer in equality for all races, genders, and orientations, I believe it is important to learn about the stories of marginalized groups in Canada in order to better understand their struggles and contributions. Thank you so much for watching my video and considering my application. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.